Hi everyone, it's Taff. Welcome to Professional Farmer Platinum Edition with the American DLC and the American map we are currently playing. As you can see, I have just parked up the tractor next to the cow barn just for a little bit of cinematic, and you probably noticed that everything's a little bit blurry. I didn't realise this had focus on site, so if I look at the cow, that comes into focus. And then I go look at the tractor. If I look at the tractor, it's probably a time thing. Yeah, everything will slowly start to fade out, like you're not focusing on it. Now, I don't know if that's a cool feature that they've added, or it's just a way for their engine to actually cope with the poor optimization on it. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing it is a feature. Okay, so what have I done in the meantime? Well, if you remember last time, we ploughed and cultivated this field, didn't we? There we go. Ploughed and area cultivated 99.94%, which is it's done. These three we have yet to do anything with. They got 2 Class B soils and we've got a Class C soil. Right, off screen, what have I done? I've only done one thing, and that was to drive to the bank. I didn't want to have to make you sit through that because it's quite dull. Needless to say, you got 3 options at the bank. You can get a €10,000 loan, a €50,000 loan, or €250,000 loan. I went for the 250,000, so we've got €269,000 to play with. So what do you do when you get €269,000 to play with? You go and buy some toys. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to drive down to the agricultural store and buy some toys to play with. Because why not? What's the point having the money if we're not going to play with it? And that's we're going to have to do work on that field as well. Now, thinking about this logically, combine, we need to get a combine because that's going to be the biggest expense going, isn't it? It's going to be probably the major part of that money gone. So we need to make sure we can buy a combine which has both corn capability and the usual wheat cutter. So that's what we're going to have to do. Now, obviously when it comes to things like corn, we'll have to buy a corn drill as well to actually seed the corn, which will be more expensive. So for now, I think we're just going to get the combine with the classical wheat header, and then when we do a few harvests, we'll then look to buy the corn equipment as well. The other thing we could potentially look at is getting a mower and a silage collector, so we can start keeping the cows. Now, again, that could be a secondary thing. We need to start earning some money, which would be doing the basics of rinse and repeat, growing crops and harvesting them. Okay, so let's have a look at combines because that's going to be our biggest expense by far. So we've got the Combine Massive A25, which has got, wow, that's €170,000. It's got 400 litre fuel tank and it's 150 brake horsepower, 56,000 capacity. Okay. So these are, I guess, all the one of the things I have noticed, what's the difference between FF, PF, and DF? No idea. But it does have corn cutters as well. So that's one. Okay, so we've got the Combine Massive A75, which is more expensive. Obviously, it's bigger. It's the next one up. It's the upgrade. Okay. The Combine Defier, which is looks like it's just. So there we go. FF, PF. I don't know what the difference is between FF, PF, and DF. If I click on it, does it give me any information? No, it doesn't. Oh, wow. Don't know what to do. Anyway, that only have that header, so it's not something we really want because we want to be able to upgrade it to corn later. The combine chart, how much is it, by the way? It's 130,000, but it is cheap. Oh, what's that? That was 170,000. Oh, choices. Then we've got the Combine Charles Appaloosa, which is, wow, well, no, we can't afford that. But that's got DF, PF, and FF. And then we've got Combine Friend Cutter Pro, okay, which is unavailable anyway. Okay, so that's completely confused me. What on earth is PF, FF, and DF? Wow. Okay, that's completely thrown me whatsoever. Let's have a quick look at the one of the things I want to have a quick look at is the ag store. Now, it's got to be a crop type thing, hasn't it? So PF, DF, FF. No, I can't think what it could be. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to we'll get this one because that is 170. We've only got 100 grand left now. FF, PF. Oh, I don't know. We'll go for a PF. We'll go for that. Boom. I probably made a huge mistake. Let's have a look at this. Beauty in power. Wow. A25 Massive. This is obviously... This looks like... I'm guessing this is a copy of the Massey Ferguson. It looks like the Massey Ferguson I got in the... in another game. So this is the massive... that looks alright, doesn't it? That looks like it'll do a job. Hopefully this will work. Will you connect? Oh yes. Never in doubt. So there we go, we've got our combine and it's future proof, so we can upgrade it. Are we going to snag that fence? No, we are not. Great. So let's take this back to base. Oh, this could be interesting. This little lane. Yeah, we are taking a lot of room here. But yeah, so we got our combine. Obviously, it's not the cheapest option. We could have potentially gone cheaper and had a bit more cash for other things. But long term, I think this will be a better investment because we would obviously buy the cheaper combine with the cutter, and then by the time we come to sell it, we wouldn't get, you know, second-hand price won't be that great, so we'd lose out. So I think this is the best investment for the future. As I say, we're not going to touch corn straight away anyway because we can't afford it. We need to get the other equipment, not just the header. Car coming towards us. Okay, awkward. Is he pulling over? Yeah, I better pull over as well. Go on, I'm going to sneak around this tree. Oh, there's a billboard. Go on. There you go. Oh, yeah, there you go. We could get ourselves a header trailer in time, because this will make this job a lot easier. Okay. Wait there. Wait there. Wait there. Wait there. Oh, you're not going to... Seriously? Oh, well done. Well done, you moron. Ah. What do you think was going to happen, eh? Oh, yeah. Oh, don't you hate these people on the road? Oh, great. Now I'm jammed. Right. Get out of the way. Rah! This has not gone well. Okay. Let's back up then. I mean, seriously, what is wrong with... Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Wait. 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 Honestly, people like that did not belong on the roads. Oh dear, oh dear. Ah, Sunday drivers, eh? Well, no, he's not a Sunday driver. He's an aggressive driver. We don't need those aggressive drivers on the road. I do realise I'm saying that after I tried to mount my combine on his bonnet, but yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, we don't have anywhere to... I guess we could park it in there. We don't actually have a place to park it like we did in the other one. Is that going to fit? I don't know if it will, you know. That'll do. Yeah, that's as good as we're going to get it. Okay, pushing an oil drum around. Okay, so the combine's in. Right, so what we got? We could... Let's have a think about this. So we got our tipper. We've got a baler, which we don't... What we could get is a mower and... Yeah, a mower and a silage trailer. Yeah, collection, forage trailer, that's what I'm trying to say. Right. Vehicles. Let's go back to you. Okay, great. I wondered where it was then for a second. I thought somebody pinched it and dumped it on the ground. Right, so we've got 83 grand left. Now I'm thinking of trailers. What we got? There you go, 15 grand for a silage trailer. Boom, we'll have that. Grass mower silage trailer. Does that mow as well? I'll be amazed if that mows as well. So the ST500. It's yeah, it's not the greatest model I've ever seen. If I'm honest, it's a bit. Oh, there is texture on it. It's just okay. Fine. Let me just do an experiment then. Let's hook this up and see how this looks. Oh, the brakes on this tractor are appalling. It's probably realistic though. Right. Can we just go... Let's go on F4 and see what our options are. So we've got start gathering hay. Okay, no, so we do need a mower. I thought we would. It just said it would cut grass at the same time. I thought, nah, I can't believe that for a second. Out of the way, peeps. We're just going to swing around. Right, so let's get a mower. Mower would probably be others. Here we go. 30 grand. 30 grand for a mower. Really? And everything else is unavailable. Pickup for 40 grand. You'll go and get the pickup. Yeah, well, we need other things before we can afford that. Wow. Well, for some reason that one, which I wouldn't mind having, is unavailable. So we're going to have to buy that one. Oh, it's a double. Okay, can we stick that on the front of the tractor? Will that... Hang on, am I coming at it from the wrong side? I am, aren't I? Yes, I am. Typical. It knew I got a huge trailer on the back, so it won't let me drive straight onto it. I'm hoping I can stick it on the front, you see. That's the plan. Right, hang on. Back this up. This could be horrendous. I could have just done a huge waste of money. No. Okay, great. That's great. Okay, we can't use the front forks. Well, that's that. Well, we'll have to come back for that. Fine. Okay, I'll bring these bits and bobs back to the farm so you don't have to watch it. I can't believe we can't load the front. What's the point of having the front, you know, attachments if we can't click anything on there? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'll drive back and I'll go and collect the mower and I'll bring that back to the farm as well. And yeah, join me then. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, guys, we're back. We're back at the farm, and as you can see, I've offloaded the mowers. We've got the combine there, and we've got our I was going to say silage trailer, but that's what they described it as, but it's a forage trailer, isn't it, which is great. So, let's do some work, because we haven't done any work. We've just been driving back and forth with bits and pieces of equipment. Right, so let's have a look at at this. So let's have a look at the fields. So this one we have already worked on. Now I'm thinking, this little fat one here, it's the soil, actually, and that one, they're not very good. They're not very good. So what I was thinking about doing was maybe putting grass on those two. I know you're thinking grass, yeah, grass on those two, so we can start building up our silage and our grass collection for our cows. Well, our cow, singular. We could buy some more cows, actually. So in the next season we can harvest that, get them mowed and collected, and we can start feeding the cows. We get some money in from the milk. These two will probably be because they got a better class of soil. Obviously, we'll stop fertilising them so they keep quite a good soil quality. But we'll put crops on these. Now, further to save money, we still have 38,000 left. Further to save money, I am not going to buy any silos for the time being. Everything we harvest, we're going to sell straight away. Bring the money in. There's no demands or any great reason to actually store this stuff, so we might as well sell it. The only reason to to store it is to so you don't have to drive to the mills. But the mill's literally there. So all our fields are right next to the mill. Okay, if you've got fields over here, well, I don't know, because if you're driving it back to the farm, you might as well drive it back to the mill, mightn't you? Yeah, I don't know. As I say, they may introduce great demands and price fluctuations later, but there isn't anything like that at the moment, so there's no point worrying about it. That being said, let's go to the ag store. I'm not going to bother driving. I'm just going to go on the Tinternet and use it. So we need to buy some stuff. So what should we buy? Grass seed. We need grass seed definitely. So let's buy 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's buy 2 grand's worth of or 2 tons worth of grass. Potatoes and sugar beet we don't have the equipment to deal with. Let's buy some corn. Is quite cheap, but we haven't got any corn equipment. That's quite expensive, so we'll go for wheat to begin with. I think let's get 2,000 of wheat, and we'll plant wheat on both those fields. Miscellany fertilizer. We better buy some fertilizer. Let's get 3,000 of fertilizer. Pesticide. We don't have any sprayer as yet, so we will stave off that. Let's buy 5 ducks and 5 hens. We don't need a weather station just yet. Hay store. Okay, let's buy. Hay store is currently 1,000 kilograms. Okay, let's buy a couple of those. So we've got 1,200 bird food. Let's buy it. So we've got 200 bird food. Hopefully that'll get us through. And we'll buy 2. Let's buy. So we get 5 cows. Great. Actually, let's just buy some more hay. It's going to be a couple of seasons before we start producing any. 2,000. That's fine. And we're going to have. Let's go up to 500's worth of bird seed. I have no idea. I'm guessing these estimates at the moment. So we've got. Yes. Great. Okay. Great. Boom. So we've got everything. That should automatically be delivered to our seed store. So let's crack on and get these fields working for us. Right. First off then, let us... Morning Otto, by the way. Let us get that... Let's get the grass going. That should be quick to grow. Hopefully that's not going to take, a couple of seasons to grow. That should be ready within the season, shouldn't it? Grass just shoots up if the weather conditions are right. Wow, okay, why can't I connect to that? Oh, it's too close. Okay. Oh, one of the things people suggested was, can you put the fertilizer, the pellet fertilizer on the front as a front weight and like 2 things at the same time? I'm guessing no, because it didn't work with the other thing. Well, let's just try it. Is the option there? Hang on. No, it's not letting me do that. Good suggestion. It's not working there. Okay, great. That's a shame. So they are purely for cosmetic value. The front attachment things. Oh, and this has got that stupid camera. Everything has that stupid camera clipping bug. Come on, Playway. Come on, UIG. Sort it out. Seriously? That's just lazy. Come on. Right. Home. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, whoops. It's registering us against the fuel station rather than the seed bin. I may have parked the combine in a very silly place. But maybe I can just... There you go, home magazine. That's fine. So we need to put some wheat grass in this. Let's get... We filled that with grass. It takes that much. Great. Let's back this up. Let's get that field sown. Oop, something is coming. Say nothing's coming. It's the passive aggressive driver again. Okay. So let's just get this one nicely sown. What gear am I in? I did change down. 4D, I want to go down to 4B, please. And let's go. Great, that's seeding nicely. So yeah, I want to get these two as grass, so we can... actually, probably one will be enough, don't you think? Would you just get this one as grass? I'm thinking because these have got, you know, these aren't the best soil quality. Then it probably doesn't matter. Warning, seeding on a field that has not been cultivated. Plough. Okay, great. So yes, some of the comments were saying, with that kind of thing, you see these kind of marks the side of the field. It looks like they were like old plough furrows or something. Maybe we can try and steal some of that land and increase the width of the field a little bit. So we'll do that next time on the other fields. We won't do it on this one because obviously this will do for now, and we'll just get this one ready to go. Now I'm hoping with the grass on this, that will obviously, it won't take all the nutrients that the other crops like, so it should, you know, it's basically almost like resting the field, isn't it? When people, you know, when farmers leave fields to go farrow for a season, so they basically replenish all the bits and bobs, all the nitrogen and all the I don't know, all the chemicals and stuff which have been leached out of the soil by the growing crops for years and years and years. Obviously, you can replenish some of them by fertilizer and sprays and pellets and that kind of thing, but nothing quite like leaving it to nature to just sort the soil out, and then all the worms come back in, all the foliage rots down, and it just goes through the nitrogen. This is the nitrogen cycle, basically, isn't it? I think there's probably more technical stuff goes on as well, but yeah, it'll just improve the quality of the soil. Well, it should do in theory, anyway. Don't know whether or not it'll work. Probably won't. Knowing this game, it probably doesn't work like that, and I might have got that completely wrong, so it might not work in real life, but I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, one of the things you may have seen is my frustration with Agricultural Simulator 2013. Yep, the save games have become corrupted. So our Alpine farm is no more. Sadly, I thought I saw it was updated on Steam the other day. And I thought, oh, that's a bit strange. And I've actually posted a comment on there where no one else has bothered responding because obviously they didn't notice it, or I got it completely wrong. But without doing any other changes, my save games are now, I can load them, but you start up about 5,000 feet in the air and you slowly start to descend, and you go crashing through the mountains into a subterranean underworld, which is very disappointing because I can press Z, which is dismount, which will then put me back to the farm, but it basically, the game is gone. It starts you off with 800,000 euros, and there's absolutely nothing at the farm. There's no animals, there's no nothing. No equipment, no basic starter equipment, nothing. So that game is completely gone. It's completely gone. So I'm going to give Agricultural Simulator a break for the time being. We've still got 2 farming games going. We've got this and Farming Sim, which should be enough to quench your farming needs. If not, and you really desperately, you come to my channel to watch Agricultural Simulator 2013, then let me know, and we will, if demand is there, start a new series of that game. I'll probably give it a couple of weeks rest anyway, because after I finish any series, I always like to give it a couple of weeks rest, just to, just so it doesn't become a chore to start all over again, because it's always tough to start all over again. So yeah, just so it's not a chore, and I get the love for the game, the excitement when you start, because most games are really exciting when you start off, aren't they? Especially building games like farming and stuff like that. It's the beginning where you set out your foundations and your stepping stones. That is the exciting bit, I always find, and it's just hard work to keep going. Okay, so that field's now grassed up and ready to go. I will spin this in here. I'm gonna excuse me. I'm going to basically unload the grass seed from this. So let's empty the seeder. That's great. I'm going to drop that down here actually. That can stay there for now. And we need to go and get the other fields done. So we need to get the plough and we need to get ploughing. Now I might do... Let's just back this on here. Great. Actually, while we're here, let's go and say hello to our cows, shall we? We haven't said hello to our cows and our chickens, so let's go and say hello to them. So here they are, our 5 cows. 4 black and... Oh no, is that 3 black and whites and 2 brown? No, 4 black and whites and 1 brown and white. These are our lovely cows. That one's hovering slightly. That's doing some... Oh, that one is as well. They're all slightly hovering. Don't know why. So where is our... I'm guessing this grass bin, because we bought some hay or grass. This should be... It doesn't look it, does it? But that should be growing slightly, apparently. I don't know. And this is our bird cages. So here's our chickens. Quietest chickens in the world. Oh, there we go. There we go. And our nothing in that one. And we got our ducks in this one. Whack, whack. Whack, whack. There we go. Got a reply. A bit of water in there wouldn't go amiss, really, would it? I'm sure they'd like a little bit of water to splash around in. Never mind. Hopefully the welfare won't get onto us for that one. We have got to do some work, but obviously it's got a lot of hard work of ploughing, and you've already seen an episode of ploughing, so you probably don't want to see another episode of ploughing. So I will get these. I'll plough this one over here, and the other 2 I'll get the hired help to plough and cultivate, and then we'll get them seeded and sown next time, and hopefully then we'll be good to go and move on a season and get some. Can you come in? Yes, but we're going anyway. Oof, that was close. Wow, they were close as well. So let's just see if we can just steal the edge on here, shall we? As I've got you, and they got that stupid problem with the. So let's just go forward. No, we can't. Okay, it's good to know. Maybe if we can go a little bit closer, can we steal that edge? There's no option like create field, is there? No, not that I can see. No, that doesn't work. Okay, anyway, I will get this field ploughed and cultivated, and I'll get the other fields ploughed and cultivated as well. And then, yeah, next time we can get these seeded and... why are we going backwards? No reason at all. And we'll get these... Oh, this bloody camera. And we'll get them moving, and hopefully we can then progress onto a season move, and we can see how our crops grow. So if you can ignore the popping trees and the poor optimization of this game, which is just annoying me a little bit, to be honest with you, yeah, we'll continue on, and we will see what happens next time. So I will continue here. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Suggestions and comments, please leave below. I pressed the wrong key there. Please ignore that. And I will see you next time. So until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.